Hello, peeps. I am Tidbit, and this showcase is of Gamer Edition Bumblebee from the Reactivate video game that never came out. But we do get this pretty nice buggy. It's not showing up well on camera, but this is like a dark gray and not a full black. And if you know where the robot is, you can obviously see the pieces, but if you don't know where the robot is, it's very difficult to see. And you'll notice there's a gun up here. It can also be on the other side, because there comes with two. I just have one out to show that the one that's stored in here, right there, can be done through the entire transformation. Speaking of transformation, let's do this. And also, as a little tiny people who notice which figures I do and which order I do stuff, and I do like combo boxes right next to each other, I just have B. I don't have Starscream. So if you see Starscream, it's going to be much later, and you'll know that I'll have a second B. But on to transformation. First, you're going to want to take the bumper, open it down, just kind of move it about. It's on a slider and a pin, so it can move around a lot. And then this is the most annoying part of transformation when going into vehicle mode. This is why I like starting in vehicle mode, because always it's so difficult, because you got to take this whole side piece and you got to somehow connect it, because it's hollow right here. You gotta put that over this peg, which is very loose because it's on a swivel and a ball here. It's a lot. But eventually you can do it, and it locks everything together. But yeah, you just take these front parts, move them away. Next, open the doors, which also are difficult when going to vehicle, because there's a little tiny tab here that needs to go up and under on both sides. Now we're getting into the easy parts, because once you have all that done, you can disconnect from this tab and this slot and just pull these out. Then flip out the foot, spin it around, do that on both sides, and fold this wheel inwards, which will pop out the knee. I'll show you on the other side. Pop. Then you just take these, fold them up, click them in, fold them up, click them in. Now, take the arms, move them up and out, like so. Next, you're going to want to rotate this down, so this is up, and then you can, so fiddly, you can break this in half, which once you have this down, you can take this remaining part and move it up. And then there's a whole lot of hinges down here. You want to rotate this up, rotate this one down. Oh, before you do all that, you're going to want to take this piece and disconnect like so, and then push this all through till you get the waist. This is a really complicated transformation, and I'm not doing a second take. So, you take the front, rotate up, rotate this part a bit down, you bring this part even more back, you take this, you put it up and over this piece, you take this piece, still rotate it, bring it down, put it into the backpack, move this yellow part up, take the head a bit down, and then just squeeze those two pieces together so they're nice and conjoined. And as you can see, we're almost there. We just got to take this little yellow tab and put it up in there to connect the chest and waist. And then finally, you take the front part and you slide it down. You'll know you got it right when you can see a hole through the bar, through the chest, because it brings this down closer. Move the shoulder pads how you will, and boom! We have Agent B from Reactivate in robot mode. The reason I'm not super enthusiastic is not just because of the transformation. I'm not exactly a fan of, like, the hyper-realistic designs, because they got so much going on that, for my eyes, is kind of a blur. And plus, it's not big and chunky. There's a lot of little tiny moving parts. But, you gotta admit, once it's in robot mode, it's really nice. And as I was showing, that this stayed in there the entire transformation, little gun. It's adorable, but also menacing. And careful when you push in the knee, because it can pop it out in the back. But yeah, it's a really nice robot mode. So, let's get on with the fan mode. The guns, you can honestly do whatever with. I'm going to take them off so I don't lose them. Take a chest piece, bring it out, and just fold it like so. Then you take the whole chest assembly. And before doing that, you want to make sure to get this up and out before that happens. Put that down into its tab. Then you can bring out the whole chest assembly, which is a marvel of engineering. It's just, I imagine this works better with like robot precision and computer unerror. Take all of this, put it down where it's supposed to be, click. All right, and then for the arms, it's just kind of where they're supposed to go in vehicle mode. Like so. There's supposed to be little tabs and pegs up here, but that doesn't really work well for me. It's just always trying to fight me. So, see, because you can push down, and they're supposed to sit here, but they move out for some reason. All right, next, we are taking the legs. We are going up and out like so, rotating at the thigh, moving this whole assembly out, taking the wheel, rotating it only halfway through transformation. Take the foot and do nothing with it, right. It's also very difficult to do the fan modes with such detailed designs, because it's like, how is this supposed to look like the picture that I have next to me? Take that, spin the thigh, open up the wheel, rotate this wheel, bend the knee, put the door into the cavity of the foot till it looks like this. Take the wheels, rotate them down like so, and boom. Here we have what I call the Chariot. You can see the full name in the YouTube bar below and the description. But yeah, it's got this nice like mono wheel design, big flared out wings, and then these little thruster things that I imagine work really well for when it like jumps into water. But it does just kind of add this extra design that I really like. I like using tires as thrusters. And you can put these guns on it if you want. But that is all I have for this showcase. Thank you for watching. Like the video, share it around, comment your thoughts, check out the playlist for previous showcases, and subscribe to be notified when new ones come out. Bye-bye!